Do you need any special certifications to be a freelance bookkeeper? We're going to dive into that question in this video. My name is Susan Osborne, and I am the founder of the BookkeeperSociety.com, where I teach new and aspiring bookkeepers the skills they need to become a successful freelance bookkeeper working from home as their own boss. Okay, so do you need to have any special certifications to be a freelance bookkeeper? The short answer is no, you do not. So the bookkeeping industry is not a regulated field, meaning you don't need a special license or certification in order to go out there and work with clients. Now, this would be different, of course, if you wanted to also prepare and file tax returns for your small business clients. That's a separate thing. That's where you would want to be a CPA or an EA, which is an enrolled agent in your state. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about freelance bookkeeping only. And no, you do not need any special certifications. Now, there are some options out there if you did want to get a certification. There is an organization called the National Association of Certified Public Bookkeepers, where you can go online, register, get some training, and become certified. They have a certification program, and I believe at the time of this recording it's about $400 or so, and you can certainly go there and get a certification, but it's not required. I've been doing bookkeeping for about 20 years now, and I don't have that certification, and I don't know anyone in my circle of colleagues that has it. Not to say it's not good to have. You could certainly go get that, but it's not something you have to have in order to work with small business clients. Now, I will say you definitely want to have the skills. You want to make sure you get some training and make sure you understand full cycle bookkeeping before you start working with small business clients. Now, there is one certification that I do recommend you get, and the good news is it's free. And that is the QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor certification. And you can do this through QuickBooks Online. The company that owns QuickBooks is called Intuit. And you can go to intuit.com and you can Google Pro Advisor certification training. And once you get to that site, you can sign up for an accountant version of QuickBooks Online, because you will be technically an accountant / bookkeeper. So you're going to want to sign up for the accountant version of QuickBooks Online. And when you do that, you'll have access to their Pro Advisor certification. Now, there's training videos, there's prep videos that you'll want to go through. And I would say if you just dedicate a day to going through the training videos and doing the certification test, that should be all you need. Now, you have a couple chances to take the test. I think you have 3 tries to pass the test, but it's not a long, involved thing. It's something you can knock out in a day, maybe 2 days if you need a bit more time, but it's certainly doable. And like I said, it's free, and I highly recommend you do this. Now, QuickBooks Online is just one bookkeeping software out there, but it's the one that I think is the most common. It's the one I see most small businesses and mid-sized businesses using these days, because it's just very universal. It's a very popular platform for small businesses. So I highly recommend you get acquainted with QuickBooks Online and get their certification. Now, there's other softwares out there like Xero. They have a certification program as well. And there's also Wave, and there's lots of different accounting softwares out there. But I would focus on one, especially if you're new and you're just getting your feet wet with this. Don't try to overwhelm yourself with trying to learn a bunch of different softwares. Just focus on the most popular one that you're going to need, and that's QuickBooks Online. Now, I'm not getting paid to say that, but it's the software that I use, and it's what I've used for years, and most new clients that come to me are already using it. So I just highly recommend you get acquainted with QuickBooks Online. Now, again, it's a free certification, so carve out a little bit of time to get certified. Now, that certification training isn't going to teach you how to do bookkeeping. It's just going to teach you how to navigate in QuickBooks Online and how to do certain things inside that software. So you still need the full cycle bookkeeping skills, and you can get those through my training at the BookkeeperSociety.com. There's a link below this video where you can check out the options there if you want to start learning full cycle bookkeeping so that you can work from home as your own boss. If you're interested in learning bookkeeping skills so you can work from home and be your own boss, then be sure and check out the link below this video where you can learn more about my academy and all the things I teach inside that to help you become successful working from home as your own boss as a freelance bookkeeper.